Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. In today's video, I will show you 10 anime where main character is so strong that everyone is afraid of him. So, if you enjoy the video, please leave your like and subscribe to the channel. It would be a great help. Anyway, let's start the list. 10. BlazBlue, Alter Memory. The story is set in December of 2199, when the streets are full of anticipation for the end of the year and the start of a new one. Amid the celebrations, word spreads that Ragnar, the Blood Edge, an SS-class rebel with the highest ever bounty on his head, has appeared in the 13th hierarchical city of Kagutsuchi. The apparent aim of Ragnar, or the Grim Reaper, is the destruction of the system controlling the world. To collect the bounty, a motley array of unrivaled fighters converge on Kagutsuchi. 9. Tawa no Kwan. This story follows a boy named Kwan and his friends, who are attractors. Attractors are human beings who have awakened and have supernatural powers. Kwan is determined to save them all, but a secret organization is hunting them. 8. Demon King Daimyo. Dreaming of changing the world for good, Akuto Sai transfers to Constant Magic Academy, where he befriends a virtuous ninja clan member, Junko Hattori. On the way to the academy, they vow to make the world a better place together. However, the situation suddenly takes a turn for the worse upon his arrival. It is prophesied that he will become the Demon King. As word of his destiny spreads, the school begins to fear him, and Junko's trust in him falters. While Akuto is determined to not let his predicted future control his fate, it seems as though everything he says and does only serve to reinforce the fact that he's destined to be the Demon King. Moreover, he's surrounded by a harem of beautiful girls who each have their own plans for him, ranging from bringing him to justice to simply showering him with love. With his newly awakened powers, Akuto must cope with the constantly growing list of misfortune and fight to prove that his fate is not set in stone. 7. Casshern Sins. In a distant future, Earth has become a wasteland and humanity as we know it has died out. All that remains are sentient robots. They were supposed to be able to live forever until the one called Luna died and the ruin started. Their bodies will rust and there is nothing that can be done to fix it. Now the robots are left only to contemplate their deaths, kept going only by the rumor that if they eat the one called Casshern, they will gain immortality. Casshern knows nothing about his past, why he exists, or what he is, but he must find out, or he will face the constant torment of being hunted by robots who don't want to die. Casshern leaves death wherever he goes, but he must face it if he is to find out the truth of this world. 6. Gangsta. Nicholas Brown and Warwick Arcangelo, known in the city of Ergastelum as the Handymen, are mercenaries for hire who take on jobs no one else can handle. Contracted by powerful mob syndicates and police alike, the Handymen have to be ready and willing for anything. After completing the order of killing a local pimp, the Handymen add Alex Benedetto, a prostitute also designated for elimination, to their ranks, to protect her from forces that want her gone from the decrepit hellhole of a city she's come to call home. However, this criminal's paradise is undergoing a profound period of change that threatens to corrode the delicate balance of power. Ergastelum was once a safe haven for Twilights, superhuman beings born as the result of a special drug, but are now being hunted down by a fierce underground organization. This new threat is rising up to challenge everything the city stands for, and the Handymen will not be able to avoid this coming war. 5. Chrono Crusade. The 1920s was a decade of great change and upheaval, with monstrous demons appearing across America. To combat this menace, the holy organization known as the Order of Magdalene was established. The organization's New York branch is home to the young and reckless Sister Rosette Christopher, as well as her partner Chrono. Tasked with the extermination of demonic threats, the renowned team is excellent at their job, despite causing extensive collateral damage on their missions. However, both Rosette and Chrono are driven by their dark pasts. Through exterminating demons, Rosette hopes to find her lost brother Joshua, who was taken by the sinner and demon Aeon, with whom Chrono also shares a bloody history. The two of them must fight off the increasingly dangerous demonic menace and discover its source, while continuing to search for the truth behind Joshua's disappearance. 4. Blood Lad. Stas Charlie Blood is a powerful vampire who rules the eastern district of Demon World. According to rumors, he is a bloodthirsty and merciless monster, but in reality, Stas is just an otaku obsessed with Japanese culture and completely uninterested in human blood. Leaving the management of his territory to his underlings, Stas spends his days lazing around, indulging in anime, manga, and games. When Fuyumi Yanagi, a Japanese girl, accidentally wanders through a portal leading into the demon world, Stas is overjoyed. But just as he is starting to feel an unusual attraction to her, his territory is attacked, resulting in Fuyumi's untimely death. She turns into a wandering ghost, and the crestfallen Stas vows to resurrect her, as this would mean being able to travel to the human world, something he has always dreamed of. Blood Lad follows Stas and Fuyumi, soon joined by the spatial magician Bell and the half-werewolf Wolf, as they travel to find a magic that can bring humans back to life. Three. Blue Exorcist. Humans and demons are two sides of the same coin, as are Asaya and Gehenna, their respective worlds. The only way to travel between the realms is by the means of possession, like in ghost stories. However, Satan, the ruler of Gehenna, cannot find a suitable host to possess and therefore remains imprisoned in his world. In a desperate attempt to conquer Asaya, he sends his son instead, intending for him to eventually grow into a vessel capable of possession by the Demon King. As no exorcist follows Rin Okumura, who appears to be an ordinary, somewhat troublesome teenager, that is until one day he is ambushed by demons. His world turns upside down when he discovers that he is in fact the very son of Satan, and that his demon father wishes for him to return so they can conquer Asaya together. Not wanting to join the king of Gehenna, Rin decides to begin training to become an exorcist so that he can fight to defend Asaya alongside his brother, Yukio. 2. Beelzebub. Ishiyama High is a school populated entirely by delinquents, where non-stop violence and lawlessness are the norm. However, there is one universally acknowledged rule: don't cross first-year student Tatsumi Oga, Ishiyama's most vicious fighter. One day, Oga is by a riverbed when he encounters a man floating down the river. After being retrieved by Oga, the man splits down the middle to reveal a baby, which crawls onto Oga's back and immediately forms an attachment to him. Though he doesn't know it yet, this baby is named Kaiser de Imperana Beelzebub IV, or Baby Biel for short, the son of the Demon Lord. As if finding the future lord of the underworld isn't enough, Oga is also confronted by Hildegard, Biel's demon maid. Together, they attempt to raise Baby Biel. Although surrounded by juvenile delinquents and demonic powers, the two of them may be in for more of a challenge than they can imagine. 1. Overlord. The final hour of the popular virtual reality game Yggdrasil has come. However, Momonga, a powerful wizard and master of the Dark Guild, decides to spend his last few moments in the game as the servers begin to shut down. To his surprise, despite the clock having struck midnight, Momonga is still fully conscious as his character, and, moreover, the non-player characters appear to have developed personalities of their own. Confronted with this abnormal situation, Momonga commands his loyal servants to help him investigate and take control of this new world. with the hopes of figuring out what has caused this development and if there may be others in the same predicament. Well, this was today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any suggestions, just comment below. Anyway, I'll stay here, a big hug, and see you in the next video.